Hey, what's up guys? I hope you are doing well. In today's video we are going to talk about Blender views. We have many views in Blender, okay? For example, what is a view? Maybe you'll ask. This is a view. You are seeing it, okay? So when I go like this, I see this view. When I go like this, I see this view. This is a view, okay? Know that. For example, if I have to see the front of this, I can go with this one, like this one. But I don't want this one to be, I don't want to move it like this. I want to play with numbers, okay? So I will press 1 on my numpad. What's numpad? Maybe you'll ask. I have a picture for you. You have a keyboard, but you have one number here and another number here. If you don't have it, I will tell you how to activate this one as a numpad, okay? Let me go to the Blender and show you. For example, if I press 1 on numpad, I can see it is going to front view. You see, it's front view. How I know that is that I see that y-axis is towards me. It's pointing to me, okay? Let me show you another thing. When you look at here, you see it's like this. But when I do 1, I will press 1, I am going to here, okay? Negative y, okay? Negative y. But if I press Control 1, I will go to the direction of y plus, okay? If I want to press 2, if I press 2, for example, if I accidentally press 2, I press 2, I see that, yeah, I am seeing it from bottom and front. This is it, okay? I told you that pressing 1 will go to the front, negative y, and Control 1 will show you the back, positive y, okay? Maybe you'll say, oh, what's this? I don't understand. Why negative? Yeah, it's like that, okay? Just know it. Keep it simple. And 2 is like that. You're seeing from y, the front, the y positive, we are seeing the backwards and the bottom. If I press 1 and go to 2, I see that it's negative y and I still see the front and see the bottom. So there's no problem if you are in 1 or Control 1. I mean, if you are in front or in back, there's no problem to use 2 on your keyboard like this. It will show it. If I press 2 again, it's like moving it for me. You see? Isn't that cool? Okay, that's it. Let me show you another thing is pressing 3. Pressing 3 will get me back to x-axis, okay? If I press Control 3, it will brings me back to negative x, okay? So if I put 2 again, this same thing happens when I did with y-axis. What about 4? Okay, 4 is doing same thing. You see? It's doing same thing but in another direction. For example, if I do 4, you see it's like that. If I do 2, it's like that. From up to back, you see, it's like that. If I press 5, you see it's like an orthographic view. This, if I press 5, it's perspective view. What's orthographic and perspective view? Maybe you don't understand this. For example, I'll turn back to this. If this didn't work for you, I will just activate this one for you later on, okay? For example, if I look at this, it's an orthographic view. It's engineering drawing. It's like drawing it like in engineering drawing. But perspective, it's like using real life things. It's like real life, okay? The view is like real life, okay? It's a simple thing to tell you, okay? This is 5. This is orthographic. It's engineering view. But if I press 5, it's perspective view. What about 6? If I press 6, this happens. Or 4, the another things happen. What about 8? This is going inverse. Okay, so know that 8 and 2 is are doing things in verses. Like 8 is versus 2. Okay, for example, if I press 8, it goes to another direction. If I press 2, it's going in the same but negative direction, like that we can say. Okay, what about 4? It's like it's going to left, but if I press 6, it's going to right. Okay, what about 7? If I press 7, it goes to the top. Why? How I know? It's z-axis. Okay, to the top. Control 7, it will go to the back. How I know? It's negative z. What about 9? If I press 9, for example, you see, it's just moving to this view. So you see, if I press 9, it will go to another direction. It's like not front, not backward, and not left and right. Okay, so you can choose from here the z-axis or x negative, y-axis or negative, x-axis, y positive from here, but it's easy for you to use numpad. Okay, so I said that 1 is for front and negative 1 is for back. 2 is for moving back to up, and 8 same. Okay, but they are doing it inverse. What about 3? It's going to right, but if I press Control 3, it's left. Okay, 4, it's moving to left. 6 moving to right, but 5, it was orthographic. See, it's orthographic, and pressing 5, it will be perspective. 7 is to the top, but Control 7 is to the bottom, and the 9 is that moving the angles. It's like that. You can think of it like this. I'm going to the z-axis like that and see my thing. Yeah, let's not forget how to press on the keyboard, this keyboard to activate this. Okay, if you have numpad, you should click on the num lock. Okay, num lock. Let me show you something. Keyboard. Let me show you keyboards. Okay, let me show you. Where's the keyboard? This keyboard? No, it's not shown fully. Yeah, this is fully shown. You can click on this one if you have numlock or numpad. This is numpad. If you have, you'll click on this one and you can activate it. Okay, if you don't have this, you want to use this, you will go to F4, press F4 and click on preference and come to input and emulate numpad. Yeah, that's emulating numpad. That means you don't have numpad, but you want to use keyboard. Okay, let's close this one and click on the keyboard, our keyboard, not numpad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it works. So I hope it was helpful for you, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.